Hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year. Who do we have here? Hi, Cranes. Jill, how you doing? I I will tell everyone. Oh, the camera. What? It's been a kind of a bad end of the year. Hopefully next year will be better. The police were out here a couple of days ago. I will tell you that story as soon as we get some people in, because I will be returning to California pretty soon, and I will tell you why. Yeah, Jill, it was a Lulu. The police were here, and Nix is not going live today. Okay, we got somebody else that came in. Anyways, my brother, I thought him coming up here would be a good thing. He needed a place to live. I thought he could be a help. No. And before he came up here, he's 65 years old. He thought he was going to come up here and just live off of me and mom when he gets almost $3,000 in Social Security, which is more than my mother and I get put together. And I says, "Hi, Rose." So I told him, I says, "No, you're not coming up here. Mom and I are not supporting you." So I got him to agree to pay $300 a month, which won't even pay for his food. And he comes up here and he tried to bum money off of mom. And I said, "No, you're not." We got into it. He got into my face and he was trying to dominate me. And when I told my ex boyfriend, he goes, "Oh, that didn't go well." I said, "No, it didn't. Because I wasn't getting out of here." Mm-mm. I just got on his face and I said, "I don't trust you. I trusted you one time with my bird, and look what happened." I said, "The trust in you is gone." And I guess he didn't like that, so he pushed, and I fell. Now that I'm sorry, if that had been anybody else, I would have cut him, plain and simple. I'd have went off. But he's my brother, so I just looked at him. I said, "Okay, you're going to jail." I called the police. Yeah, that doesn't work well with me. It does not work well with me. The last broad that got in my face was bad mouthing my late husband, and I tore her new butthole. And I guess he thought I would back down, and I wasn't backing down. The police come here. They didn't want to do his job. I said I wanted to press charges, but then tried to tell me if we have to come out here again, we're going to take you both to jail, and you ain't come. You could come back. Well, first of all, he can't do that. And then I almost turned around and said, don't tell me what you're gonna do. If you want to take me to jail, take my little white butt to jail. But don't tell me what you're gonna do." And the cops leave. I don't know if it's because of that. I did give him $60 for Christmas yesterday. He's already spent it. And I told him that's got to last you till you get paid. I get it when it costs you so much money to get up here, but why did you buy your daughter an $800 freaking guitar when you knew you had to come up here? You could have bought her a different guitar that wasn't quite expensive. So he's been trying to act, because that means he's going to have to give Mom a bath. He's going to have to do everything there. And like I told the cops, I was lied to prior to even coming up here. I was told I was supposed to have backup. Well, where's the backup? Because I've had none. I said, you all got me up here, and then said, deal with it. So today I'm diamond painting my custom, and he comes in, he's Candy. He says, well, Mom, I'm going to ask you, can Mom have that? I said, no, she can't have that. Her blood sugar is really high, and the doctor told her, no, Candy, no footsicles. It was okay once in a while, but if she don't cut her sugar there, she's going to turn diabetic. And I explained to Mom, I said, if that happens, it can affect your eyesight. You could lose a limb. It affects your circulation. And I said, you got one kidney. It can even affect your kidney. So he's supposed to go back to get the rest of his guns on the 18th. So I'm waiting for him to come back. I'm going to get her situated, and then I'm gone. My little white butt's going back to San Diego. Let's see how he deals with it. Because I talked to him, I said, you're lucky. I said, you're very lucky. I was not going to hurt you in front of our mother. Secondly, you're my brother. Yeah, but Rose, you know what? Our people die at home. We don't put them in nursing homes. I have worked nursing homes all my life. They're a jail for the elderly. That's what they are. 3 meals in a cot. They don't get a choice when they get a shower. I know, I worked them for 20 years. If a patient refuses a shower, I have to tell them, okay, that means you can't have another shower for another 3 days. Because the reality is, I cannot tell some patient they don't get a shower that day because I got to make up your shower. It's a jail. That's all it is. You know, the places are there for money. Yeah, there's certain laws. They got to keep it certain heat. The food, no, don't even get me there. I hate nursing homes. I'd rather be dead than ever go into one. We don't put our, my grandpa died at home. My husband, he died actually in the hospital. My grandma died at home. My sister died at home. Our people die at home. And I've had no backup. When her taxes came due, I didn't have $1,000. Mom didn't have $1,000. I had to call up her sister and beg people to help her by sending the money so I could pay her taxes. Well, she's doing better. It was a battle between us when I first came. I mean, all her doctors I had to beg her doctors to even take her back. And then she one day just flat out refused to go. I says, fine, suffer the consequences. Well, the consequences, they won't take her. So when the pain started from her RH, well, then all of a sudden she's willing to go. So we had to start all over with a new general doctor. And it took them 2 months to find a RH willing to take her, who sent us a nice little letter to tell us that if we didn't reschedule within 1 day, we were charged $40. And if she missed one, the second miss, they drop her. So they must have got wind of her. And I thought it was this month. I dragged her all the way down there. It's not till February. So that means I have to sell my bird because when I go to San Diego, it's going to be, it's going to be a little while before I find housing. So I'll be back homeless again for a while. Well, Rose, I was homeless for 5 years. I can survive the streets. I did it once. I can do it again. And I told my brother, I says, look, my ex-boyfriend's been paying my phone bill because he doesn't get it. You know, I says, I asked you, I says, when you got your Social Security, you got $7,000. I asked you, please send me $200 to get that one bill off of Mom. You said, yeah, but you never did it. Anyways, I got an order come from Capture. You know, the melt shipping is idiotic. Capture by Radiance. She's my friend in Canada. And I had an order coming from her, and she shipped it to Arkansas. Well, everything went okay till it got to customs, and something happened to customs. Instead of sending it to me here as it was addressed, they sent it to California. So, yeah. So that was supposed to be a Christmas present. It's a music box, diamond painting music box that she put together, and so she boxed it up. She's already shipped it. And I says, well, I was talking to her last night. I says, what I'll do is next month I'll just rebuy it. You just don't ship it out. So me and her going back and forth. She says, no, because this isn't your fault. She says, I don't know what happened. I sent it to Arkansas. Why it went to California, we don't know. So I messaged my old landlord and I says, if you get it, just put it not at this address so it goes back to her. Whether they do it or not, I don't know. I hope they do. And I tell you, Rose, I can't wait to get your painting. I really can't wait. I am so excited for that painting. So what are all of you guys doing for uh yes it is. And Rose, let me ask you something. That is your art, correct? I mean all your diamond paintings, that's your art, correct? Your design. Okay. Okay. I wish you could get Jet Wells on there. Who knows? You might be able to. I heard rumors she ain't happy, and I don't know if she's gonna renew the contract. And there's only one other place I can get it, which is Heaven and Earth, and I won't order it from them because it doesn't come with the drills. Well, I watch out because I don't know how true it is. Yet, wait a minute. There is another company that has some of her paintings. I can't remember who it was, but I know she's unhappy with Under, so I don't think she's going to renew the contract. I mean, I'm still sub to her, and I rarely ever see her go live anymore. So I don't know. She's claiming that she's refunded it everybody, whether she has or not. I don't know. Yeah, I never celebrate. Well, I take that back. In my first marriage with my husband, yeah, really, me neither. I don't know what I did. We would, let's say we did the hanky panky. We start just before midnight, hanky panky our way into the next year. Yeah, it's not that I will, you know, no, oh, how does she like her cake? I saw the picture of that cake. It is gorgeous. Was Mackenzie happy with it? Oh, she sees it. Are you going to film it or at least take pictures? I was supposed to be a craft extension of my craft channel, and somehow it's become a reaction video. I don't know. I couldn't do it, Rose. I couldn't do it. They got this black women follow train, and Lord, are people having a fit about it? TikTok's getting mad about it. They keep putting them in jail where they can't follow because they say they're following too many people a day. 22 years? Wow. Yeah, I was watching the news. This poor girl, she has a she had an undiagnosed heart condition, and something happened. I guess she went to the hospital, and that's when they discovered it, and she had to have a transplant. 3 days before Christmas, she had the transplant. She's on TikTok. They did a news thing. News station went out and interviewed her, had her on their news. Well, she had this surgery and she seems to be doing really, really well. Yeah, she did the whole journey. She was afraid. There's another one reaching out to Mama Tot, and Mama Tot is the biggest creator out there in TikTok and the most loved. But I guess her son got murdered, and I think it's somebody in that guy's family went after Mama Tot, kept reporting her. They got her TikTok shut down, but that didn't last. That did not work. TikTok went ballistic. All of, yeah, then you know that a whole bunch of people, including me, went and emailed TikTok, and I think what was it, 2 days? She was back up. Yes, she's got the kindest heart. She's got the kindest heart on there. I've never seen her um, do anything bad, and I bet she's going to end up seeing this video because everybody's stitching it. There's a young lady that in a couple of weeks, God bless her, has to have brain surgery. She's scared. She's reaching out to Mama Tot, and I know darn well if Mama Tot sees that, she'll respond. Are you talking about Dylan? Because you know what? People don't understand. When he was doing his transition and his videos, I don't know, Frizz. I'll have to go check him out. But people misunderstood him. He when he's doing his transition, a lot of his videos wasn't meant to be serious, like the tampon one. It was kind of like a joke, and people blew a gasket. Of course, he can't have a period. He hasn't got a uterus. He knows that. She knows it. It was she was doing it in a comical way. And she just had surgery on her face. I don't know why, because her face, I didn't think it really needed it. Oh no, no, let me tell you something. I had 3 kids in 4 years, and because I was poor and on Medi-Cal, I had to sign the papers to have my tubes tied 30 days in advance. And honey, when I gave birth to that daughter and they started weighing me out, I said, no, 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 no. The department store is closed. You're supposed to tie them. She says, oh no, we got to wait 24 hours. We got to wait 24 hours before we can do it. I said, okay, as long as they're closed. And I says, yeah, but I hear of them coming undone. She says, don't worry. We not only tie them, but we burn the ends together. You will not get pregnant. And that's the only thing, Rose, the only good thing about getting old is menopause. It's the same day. They made me wait 24 hours. Of course, they got mad because I tried to get off the delivery table. I mean, with my my daughter, I had no pain. I literally had zero pain. I just woke up, went to the bathroom, my water bag broke. The doctor and I disagreed, and when the baby was due, so I called him to tell him. He says, well, since you think it's due the following month, and you think it's due in October, I said, I know when I got pregnant. I want you to go in the hospital. So I get there, and the poor nurse says, well, are you in labor? I says, no. I've had 2 kids. I know what labor is. I'm not in labor. This is what the doctor told me. That poor woman went to make a phone call, and I just felt this humongous urge to push. I didn't feel that with the other 2. I would have given you my soul if I could just push. And I yelled out. I guess she was on a phone call. When I yelled out, I said, I got to push. She checked me. They were taking me. They didn't even put me on a gurney. Those poor nurses were taking me in the delivery room, popping their head out. That doctor got there just in time to transfer me on the table, and the delivery table. I no sooner got the delivery table, her little head came out, and in one push, boom. And I gained 70 pounds to give birth to a 5 pounds, 5 ounce kid. 21 inches, she was 21, 5 pounds, 5 ounces. And I guess because I didn't have that, I was going to get off the delivery table. And they said, no, 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 no. So I let them wheel me back in the room. But as soon as they had me go on that bed, I was up out of that bed into the father's room, because that's the only place you could smoke. I was up and walking within 2-3 minutes. Okay, Craig, you know what? I want you to FaceTime me, because I want to know what's going on with you. Okay? Because I'm worried about you. Enjoy your pizza. And try to have a happy new year, okay, sweetie? You know I love you. Yeah. My worst one was my first. 23 hours labor. Yeah, I'm going to end this live too. People can watch it on replay. I just wanted to come on live for a little bit and wish everybody Happy New Year. So I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.